Well, it is apparent we got a couple leaks to fix here. You can see this pipe already has 2 repair clamps on it. Can you see that? I don't know. Yeah, you can see it. There's 2 repair clamps on that already. Let's back it off a little. You can see it. And then this one, well, it doesn't have any repair clamps, but it has 2 pinhole leaks. Right there and right there. Oh, get it right, get it right. There goes the hard hat. Okay. Yeah, you see it. 1 leak. 2 leaks. 3 leaks. Okay, Prism has 2 leaks and we need to replace the full length of pipe. We have already 2 repair clamps on that piece, and that piece, well, the problem is we need to get a lift that'll go over this rack system, some kind of knuckle boom. The lift here won't work. Okay, it is apparent that I just picked up these 2 24-footers and we're on our way to Prism, and this is how much this pipe is sticking out. But here we go, on to Prism. Oh Lord. This is the kind of shit that's slowing me down. The fucking idiot pulled his lift all the way, his van right to my lift, lifted up the basket and then took off. And now I can't even fucking get in it. I'm pissed. And they dropped the lift off all the way on the wrong side of the building. I'm working way down there.
Park his truck right in front of it, so I need him to move his truck so that we can get that genie lift out, because they got the pipes ready and everything.
Okay, it is apparent that we just got a new piece of pipe up in here. I drilled the new saddles, but this pipe is 25 foot long. So I ordered some 24-footers, and now we're a foot short. So here's what that inside of that pipe looks like. Can you see that at all? Let's zoom in here. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty nasty in there. Focus. Okay, you see it. Nasty. Okay, let's put this pipe in. 25 footers. Fuck's sakes. Well, howdy ho, good neighbor. It is apparent that we just finished installing 2 pieces of 24-foot long pipe. The problem we had today, there's always a problem, is the pipe that we took out was 25 foot. So thank God, hallelujah, Lord, that I grabbed a small piece about that big from the shop, so we were able to use it. But who makes 25-foot long lengths of pipe? Nobody. It comes in 21 and 24. So let me pick you up here and I'll walk you over here. This is the job from hell, as I always say, but here is that pipe. They keep getting pinholes, and if they have more than 1 pinhole, well, let me unclip you here. If they have more than 1 pinhole on a pipe, they have to replace it. And this one had like 3 repair clamps. So you can see this is what happens. Let me zoom in here. You see that? The pipe just gets thin and they get little pinholes in it. So believe it or not, this length of pipe, there's a pinhole right there. Look at that. So that is a leak. And it's way up in the air. So this is 25 foot long. Can you believe that? Who makes the 25 footers? I'd prove it to you, but You'll have to take my word for it. That looked like 25 foot long. Okay, let's go walk into this building. There's what I used to get up there. And that little knuckle on the end wouldn't work. So it's always something. That little boom on the lift wouldn't work. So let's go inside and take a look at my work and return the keys. And like I said, this is the next day, believe it or not. I've come here the next day to run the pump, but I thought I'd show you what I did yesterday. Hence the morning birds. Okay, it is apparent that I'm inside this warehouse, and those right above this rack is where we had to replace that line. So I'll try to stay out of this guy's way, but it is all dry here. Here's a little bit of mess we made on the floor. So you can see this black water is what we made a mess with. So, but the ground is all dry. That's what I like to see. This is where the leak was. You can see where this rust was. But we're all dry now. You can barely see it. I'm going to try to zoom in right now. There's where I had to get up to, above that rack. There's your new Vic. Actually, it's two new Vics. If you look close, that's 25 footer. So we had to cut a 1 footer like I was explaining earlier. There's a 1 footer there with a full stick, a 24 foot. And the other Vic is right up there somewhere by that. You see it. Okay. So there's that one, and here's this one we replaced. And same thing, you're not going to be able to see it, but I'll try to zoom in up there. You see how that has that 1 footer? 1 foot and 3/8 to be exact. So it was like 1.25 foot plus a full 24 footer. All right. And I got the coupons in the spare head box. All right, so you can't really see them way up there if you're an inspector and tied on, so I got them in the spare head box. You always want to get those coupons out. All right, well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these. Yeah, it's no fun working over that stuff. Wonder if we got anything black. Let's take a look. Looks good to me. All right, the only thing we really got black was the floor. And what they say, black don't crack. So we're good. That's ugly, but not a lot you can do when you're taking that big stuff out. All right, let's get out of here. 27 fire sprinkler system. Could be 22, but 27 sounds better. It's a lot, and they're all dripping at one time or another. Why couldn't we just use that lift?